Today, I am putting the 7'6" behemoth in the 90s all over again to make him dominate the NBA. I'm going to let Manute Bol get drafted in the same year as the guy some people consider the GOAT. Well, guess what? Manute is the new GOAT around here. Along with that, every single season after Manute Bol is in the league, we will be adding other great centers and big men to this league. You could see players like Dirk Nowitzki, KG, Wilt Chamberlain, Chet Holmgren, Robert Williams III. I don't know. I'm going to throw in a bunch of random centers, not the super all-stars that everyone thinks of right away. Sure, I might throw Tim Duncan in here, but I might also put JaVale McGee as a 93 overall rookie. I don't know. There's going to be plenty of surprises and crazy players throughout this video, so make sure you watch till the end because I got plenty of really fun surprises in store that nobody would expect. And as always, subscribe, like, do the annoying YouTuber things if you were excited for this video or you just want to support a homie. And with the 6th pick of the NBA draft, the Hawks are going to be taking Manute Bol, the future GOAT of the NBA. He's going to have a lot of challenges in his way, though. It's not going to be easy. He's going to be going up against some of the greatest centers you could ever see in 2K history. In his first season, Manute Bol is going to be the starting center, playing 37 minutes a game. Him and Dominique Wilkins are the superstars of this team. Larry Bird is your MVP, averaging 32, 9, 8, 2, and 2. Great numbers for him. Larry Legend. Rookie of the Year goes to Charles Barkley, the #1 pick, 25 and 12 with 2 assists. Kevin McHale had 19 points and 9 rebounds. 6th Man of the Year for the Celtics. Ralph Sampson, Defensive Player of the Year with about 3 blocks. We made the playoffs. We are currently a 4th seed, so not all that bad. Manute Bol ended the season only averaging about 10 and 8 with 2 blocks, but there is still plenty of time for him to progress and become a great player. I did give him 99 potential, so he will at one point dominate this league. First round, though, we're playing the Chicago Bulls. These Bulls do not have Jordan, but they do have Hakeem, so Manute Bol is getting a huge matchup in his first playoff experience. I mean, Hakeem's a rookie at this point, so he's not like the prime dream we all know and love, but he's still a hooper. He's still going to be really good at basketball. Currently, it's a tied series 2-2. We move on in 5. I forget about that. It's been a while since I've done a video in the 80s, so I forget there's no game 7s. It's always game 5s. Manute Bol went 1 for 11 this game. Yep, I'm being dead serious. He went 1 for 11 and fouled out. That might have been the worst game I've ever seen any player put up in a career sim. Second round, we're going up against the Boston Celtics. They have the MVP and the 6th Man of the Year in a loaded roster. If we beat them, I'm going to be shocked. We took game 1, but we're going to lose 2 straight. Make it, no, not 3 straight. I thought we were going to lose. I got to stop counting us out. Game 5. Are we going to move on to the conference finals? Can we beat Boston? The Hawks almost beat Boston in real life this year, but this team, the Celtics team, has Larry Bird. How are they losing? How are we ahead? I don't even care. I'm not going to complain. Not going to ask any questions. Manute, how did you do? Only 10 points. Okay. Oh, it's the second round. I'm an idiot. It is still a 7-game series in the second round. I don't understand how basketball works. I have the memory of a goldfish. Nobody scream at me in the comments for forgetting how many games are in the second round in 1985, all right? We end up going on a huge run. It was close, so I was trying to, you know, not commentate and get it close so we could get a jump in, but no, we went on a crazy run. We win by 12. Shout out to Ernie Johnson. It's Eddie. Okay. Conference finals, we're taking on the Detroit Pistons. They got players like Bill Laimbeer, Isaiah Thomas, Kelly Tripucka. Dominique Wilkins is having one of the greatest playoff runs I've ever seen. He is carrying a bunch of sub-80s to the conference finals. Remind you of anybody? Yep, Jimmy Butler. Jordan's not his dad. It's actually Dominique Wilkins. Game 1, we lose to the Detroit Pistons. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. Game 4, we win. Game 5, oh my God, Dominique Wilkins, you're God. I just said God so many times in that sentence. All the Christians are going to scream at me in the comments, but I don't care. We're in the NBA Finals in our first season with Manute Bol. The Mavs always do really good in the first couple of years of simulation in the Magic versus Bird era, and we're going up against Mark, Rolando, Purvis. I don't care about any of them, all right? Dominique Wilkins, you need to continue with this Cinderella story run. I need you to be like Jimmy Butler. We're down 3-1. We're going to win. We're going to come back. Okay. Unfortunately, the Mavs lose in 6. Purvis short is too much for us, which is actually crazy because I don't think I've ever seen him win Finals MVP in anything. Manute Bol had a solid game. 15 points, 5 rebounds, no blocks though, no assists. You know how I said every season I was adding a random center to compete against Manute Bol that you wouldn't expect to be good in 2K? Well, this season we have added none other than the GOAT, Thomas Bryant. He was drafted by the Warriors with the 1st overall pick, and as of right now, he's averaging 22 points, only 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. And we're about to play them here on March 7th. Can Manute Bol beat him? And no, we lose by 3. Manute still led the team. He had 22 points, 8 rebounds. That's pretty good. And Thomas Bryant also had 22 points, so it was even. We both did good. Manute Bol is also having a much better season this year, averaging 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 2.2 blocks. Really showing off his height, his defense, and his scoring abilities. I mean, technically he has the abilities to do whatever he wants because he's a 99 potential player, but as of right now, he's kind of like the normal Manute Bol we're all used to. Larry Bird wins another MVP. I can't say this guy's name without throwing up. Michael Cage is your 6th man of the year, and Hakeem is defensive player of the year. This is another player I completely forgot about that is going to be really difficult to get defensive player of the year from. Hakeem is one of the greatest defensive centers of all time, maybe the greatest, so it's not going to be easy, but Manute Bol wins most improved, so it's definitely possible. He hasn't taken a single 3-point shot this season, so that's kind of wild, and he was 36% from the field as a 7'6" center. That might be the most inefficient 16 points per game I have ever seen in my life. This year, we were so bad we didn't even make the playoffs as well, so back to the drawing board. The Trailblazers win a title. Shout out to Charles Barkley. This year, we have the 3rd overall pick. We were that bad, but what's funny is we might end up accidentally drafting someone who would compete with Manute Bol for playing. Never mind, Jonas Valanciunas went number 1. We're fine. And we end up drafting none other than Drazen Petrovic. Hey, listen, another sharpshooter on the team to pair up with Manute Bol. I like it. The craziest game in simulation history has happened. Okay, maybe not actually, but a overtime game that went 161 to 160 is nuts. Especially in this era, whatever, I'll take it. It's still pretty sick. Drazen had 42, Manute had 33, and Dominique only had 13 points, man, and we still came out on top. Shout out to Johnny Davis. By the way, dude had 19 assists this game. That's actually insane. Magic Johnson wins MVP this year, averaging 24, 8, and 13 with 2 steals, a block, and shooting 55 from the field. And Manute Bol still isn't the defensive player of the year. It's gonna go to Hakeem, but I feel like it's coming up. We're only a few seasons away. Once again, we're playing the Chicago Bulls in the first round. What's up, Hakeem? How you doing? I want to steal this victory and steal your defensive player of the year, so we're gonna go ahead and beat you. I'm sorry, Hakeem, you're a legend. I know you're the dream, but I'm dreaming about losing. Well, that's actually a nightmare, and it's not a nightmare or a dream. It's the reality. It's the life come true. The Trailblazers win another title. Charles Barkley, I hate you. That's right, that rhymed. I don't know why I had to do that, but I did. Barkley, 32 and 13 with 4 assists and 3 blocks. He's him. He's doing much better than Manute Bol right now. A little upsetting, but it's okay. Kareem is retiring. Have fun being a social activist. You're pretty cool at doing that. And then 30 years from now, LeBron's gonna break your record, or maybe not. Maybe it won't be your record. Maybe it's gonna be Manute Bol's record. I say that, but once again, he still hasn't averaged more than 20 points in a season, so probably not. By the way, the Phoenix Suns ended up drafting Jakob Poeltl. Y'all remember during COVID and when everyone was playing Poeltl and Birtle and the Wordle and we're finding out words? I feel like everyone improved their dictionary during that dark time. Also, Dominique Wilkins doesn't like the Hawks anymore. He left. Manute Bol, now the best player on the team. He is the superstar. He's averaging about 24 points and 14 rebounds so far in the season. He also has 4 blocks right now, so it makes me want to say he might win Defensive Player of the Year. Right now, he's in 3rd for voting. Patrick Ewing is hooping, averaging 32. Oh my god, Jordan's averaging 45? Is anybody surprised? He was averaging 45 when we last saw him. MVP Michael Jordan still averaged pretty much 45 throughout the entire season. David Robinson is your Rookie of the Year for the Pacers, averaging about 25. We did not win Defensive Player of the Year because Patrick Ewing averaged 5 blocks a game. We didn't make an All-NBA team. I thought this might be the year that we do. What did he average? 22, 13, and 4 blocks a game. He's hooping. He's doing his best, but it's not enough. We are the 1st seed. I mean, the 1st seed's victim, not the 1st seed. We're the 8th seed. We're about to lose to the 1st seed because Chicago, they got Hakeem. They're better than us. I think Manute Bol is probably as good as Hakeem at this point in the video, but oh my god, the Trailblazers got a dynasty over there. Charles Barkley wins another ring. Tyson Chandler is heading to the Miami Heat. Hopefully he has fun in South Beach. Magic Johnson, most valuable player once again, 27 and 14 this season. Absolutely nuts. We got a, oh my god, it's the day. It's come. Everybody celebrate. Everyone go crazy. Maybe you're jumping out of your seat. If you are, you have an issue because it's really not that exciting, let's be honest. But if you are, good for you, eh? I don't blame you. Either way, 20 points, 12 rebounds. But this man averaged 4 blocks this season. That's what we love to see. Manute Bol being the blocking god that he is. He's up to a 99 overall. Finally reaching his peak. He's ready to ball. He's ready to hoop. He should take over the NBA here. He didn't make an All-NBA team, though, so that's a little embarrassing. Thomas Bryant did. He averaged 31, 7, and 7. He's going crazy. This season, we were the 2nd seed, though, and honestly, that's all that matters. I'd like to win an NBA championship. We lost in the very first season, and it was a little bit upsetting, and we're going to lose in this season as well, and it's equally as upsetting, especially since Manute Bol had such a better season this year. I thought it was the one, but I guess not. The Lakers take the title. Shout out to Magic Johnson. You're just one of the greatest players of all time, so I can't even be upset about it. All right, I don't know if this even counts as a center, but I made Steph Curry 6'11", and now he's in the 90s. I don't even care. It sounds like the coolest thing ever, so welcome to the league of Mr. Curry/brother. He's an 80 overall, so he's not going to start off as super OP, but hey, imagine a 6'11" Steph Curry. That would be terrifying. It's based, well, that's kind of just a shorter Victor Wembanyama, no? I know I say his last name wrong every single time, and I probably will for the rest of my life. Deal with it. I was not expecting this whatsoever, but we got it. Manute Bol finally won MVP, averaging 24, 13, 3, 2, and 4 blocks. Yes, 4 blocks. And he went from not shooting a three-pointer to shooting around 50% from 3. He's improving his game. He's improving his name. Steph Curry, Rookie of the Year. This guy's probably going to dominate in like 3 seasons. Jack Sikma is your 6th Man of the Year. Manute Bol, Defensive Player of the Year. And Mark Jackson, Most Improved. Good for him. Now, I assume we are the first seed given we had the MVP, so the Pacers are going to sweep us? Are you kidding? Is this a joke? Is this a sick joke, 2K? What are you talking about? Manute Bol just won MVP and we lost to... Okay, well, David Robinson's a hooper, but like Xavier McDaniel, Ted Walker. Who the hell is Ted Walker? He's a 74 overall, kicking our ass, and he's 5'11". This is upsetting. I'm crying. Can you hear it in my voice? I mean, I don't actually care that much, but hey, shout out to the Cavs for winning a title without LeBron. Harry Cummings and his awkward-looking smile face thing. I don't know. He's just an odd-looking character. He wins Finals MVP. They beat Magic Johnson, which is kind of a shocker because he's been insane during this. But unfortunately, once again, Manute Bol just lets us down. I can't believe he's being honestly kind of garbage, right? Like, he's averaging cool stats. He just became an MVP, but he's 28. It's that time of the video where Victor is here to dominate and ruin my experience. Yep, that's right. I'm adding him into the draft class. Will I regret this pretty shortly? I hope not. Dear God, what have I done? Victor, Scottie Pippen, and Curry are all on the same team now? Oh, Lord. I'm going to move Curry to power forward just because I want to make life harder on myself. This is terrifying. This is a big 3 that's going to haunt me in my nightmares. Manute Bol is going to honestly... He might be feeling this. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he's buried. It was probably a long time ago. He passed away forever ago. Rest in peace to a legend. But, like, he's probably feeling the fear I have right now in his soul. He's like, oh, God, I feel so bad for my cyber online video game counterpart of myself. They got to go up against these 3. I'm telling you, it's probably true. Maybe I can talk to spirits and ghosts. I'm like, ooh. It's like the dude from Princess and a Frog, right? I haven't actually seen that movie, but I know there's like a voodoo guy in it. After beating the #1 seed last year, this year David Robinson is MVP. 31, 14, 6, 2, and 5 blocks a game. Victor, Rookie of the Year. He wasn't even that crazy. I got real scared, thought he was gonna dominate, but Steph Curry won 6th Man of the Year. They really have him coming off the bench. That's crazy. And Manute Bol is your Defensive Player of the Year, averaging around 4 blocks, 12 rebounds, 21 points, 3 assists, and a steal. I said at the beginning of the video, all I wanted for him to do is win Defensive Player of the Year. He's already got an MVP. He's got plenty of Defensive Player of the Years. And we're playing the MVP in the first round. A little bit of a rematch, a little bit of revenge. Can we beat them this year? So far, it's not looking too hot, but who knows? Maybe we can come back. It's a tied series, and we do move on. And now I'm pretty sure we're playing Curry and Victor. Yep, we are. Okay, everyone settle down. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry. We're probably gonna lose this series, so prepare yourself. Maybe not. Actually, it's a tied series, so we might be fine. If not, yeah, I would start planning a therapy. But never mind, game 6. Now we have a game 7 right here, and all I need, Manute, is a little bit of some spice. I need to see something cool, something crazy. Give me the talent. Please come back. Please come back. Please, for the love of God, make this a close game. It's all I want. And no, it's not going to be close. They end up beating us by 9. Manute Bol had 30 points, 18 rebounds, and 8 blocks this game. Scottie Pippen had 26, though. And they just played better than us all around. We didn't have enough help from the bench. A little bit of a sad result. Once again, so far, Manute has been letting me down. The Sonics are your champions. Ralph Sampson is winning Finals MVP. To be fair, though, Manute Bol's doing great. His numbers are pretty solid. They're doing much more than I expected them to do. But the rest of the team is garbage. We got Danny Ferry and Doc Rivers getting plenty of minutes. Yeah, no wonder this team's rough. He only has 1 more year left on his contract. Hopefully he leaves. If he doesn't, well, I don't know what to do at that point because he is just garbage. Time to add another weird center to the league. I said I might add him earlier in the video, and now we are. Dirk Nowitzki, welcome to the NBA. You're a little bit early, but it's fine. I hope you enjoy your stay. Drop a lot of buckets, hit a lot of fadeaways, eat a lot of German schnitzels or whatever they're called. Snurchels? No, schnitzel. Schnitzel, that's what it's called, I think. David Robinson wins another MVP. 29, 14, 6, and 5 blocks this season. Absolutely nuts. Dirk is your Rookie of the Year for the Pistons, but Manute Bol, Defensive Player of the Year. I would have thought they'd give it to the guy who had 5 blocks, but hey, whatever. I'm not complaining. Manute had 32 and 12 this season with 3 blocks. A pretty good year. Now, we were the 4th seed this season. We're taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. We've lost so often that at this point, I should just simulate round. I don't know why he cannot do good in the playoffs. The Clippers are your champions. Clark Kellogg, I think he got a cereal named after him. He's Finals MVP. I just can't believe that we are doing this good. Manute Bol is playing this well. This just in, Manute Bol is requesting a trade to the Charlotte Hornets. They're gonna do it. Chuck Persons is now on the Hawks. Why is this happening? Well, mainly because because Manute's done literally nothing with the Hawks, and I want to see him succeed. So I'm going to team him up with Michael Jordan. Yep, that's right. The guy who averaged 45 points that one season. Well, him and Manute Bol are now captains of the Hornets. This is the final season, man. If Manute Bol cannot win a title with Michael Jordan, then at this point, I don't even know what to say. Try to predict the record right now. Comment. I don't care if you've already commented. Comment again and let me know what you think the record is going to be. You think Manute and Jordan are going to hoop and destroy everyone? They beat the Hawks, Manute's former team. Manute had 30, Jordan had 36. I think this is going to be a good season. Petrovic, now that he's all by himself, he's going to average 34 this season. Manute Bol wants to go out on top. He won MVP, averaging 27, 12, 8, a steal and a half, and 3 blocks this season. Don't worry, that's not even the craziest thing about this season, but we'll get to that. Shaq, Rookie of the Year. I didn't put in a new center because it's Shaq. He's already the greatest center of all time anyway. Just kidding. That's definitely not true. Maybe it is to you, but if it is, damn, that's a hot take. Vlade Divac, 6th man of the year for us. Manute also won Defensive Player of the Year. Of course he did. Kenny Anderson at Most Improved, but Dante Mitchell, this random auto-generated guy, he won Coach of the Year with us. We went 75-7. Yep, that's right. Jordan made the first team along with Manute Bol. Curry made the first team as well. Shout out to his 29 points, 11 rebounds season. That's crazy. Oh no, that's assist. I'm blind. At this point, if we lose to any team in the playoffs, I'm going to be shocked. We ended up losing only 7 games all season. But then again, with Manute Bol's history in the playoffs, I wouldn't be shocked. Except we made it to the finals. We're playing Jakob Poeltl. Other than that, their team's kind of mid. I'm not going to lie. They also got Kevin Johnson, Rolando Blackman, and I think that's Tim Hardaway, but he's hurt or something. Maybe he's off the bench. I don't know why they're showing him, and he's not even in the lineup. That doesn't make any sense. What? So, hey, whatever. I don't care. We're going to win a championship here because Jordan and Manute are insane. Manute had a 32-point triple-double. We win the first 2 games. It looks like it's about to be us. I just hit Simcast Live like an idiot. Does anyone use this feature? Like, honestly, embarrass yourself right now. Has anybody actually sat here and used Simcast Live in their life? Otis Thorpe gets the tip off. Like, this is awful. This is the worst thing I've ever watched in my life. Can I just jump in and then hit Simcast all the way to the end? Thank you. 1 minute left, 94-94. We're going to end this video with a jump in. I do not want to control this team. I just want to watch. I want to spectate. I see Jordan. I see Manute. I'm kind of curious to see who they're going to go for in this. Who's going to run the play? Oh, they're going to give it to Robinson. Then they're going to give it back to Jordan. Down low to Manute. He's going to post up Larry Johnson. He doesn't care about the elderly because he's going to work on grandmama and get a layup. Tim Hardaway is on this team, by the way. I was 100% correct. What is he going to do to respond? We're about to find out. Johnson's on the right wing. Ooh, we got a screen off of Johnson. Tim Hardaway trying to, oh my God, that fader's insane in and out. Manute Bol with a big rebound. 47 seconds left. They could score here or they could just hold the ball, but they're going to turn over the ball. Michael Jordan, what are you doing? I was waiting to like continue my sentence because it wouldn't make sense to continue, and then Jordan just turns it over. Larry Johnson with the ball. He gives it to Tim Hardaway. Charlotte, you guys might be in trouble. The Jazz have a chance. Spin around jumper. Tim Hardaway Jr. It's off. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if Tim Hardaway thinks he's Michael Jordan or maybe you're my career player on rookie difficulty or what, but that was the worst shot I have ever seen. Homie at the free throw line makes the first one. I assume he's going to make the second one as well and turn this into a 4-point game with only a shot clock left. I guess we'll keep watching to see if the Jazz pull off anything crazy. They haven't been able to make a single shot yet, so I doubt we're going to see anything crazy, but here we go. Rolando Blackman with the ball. I don't know why they're not going to Poeltl. I feel like Poeltl's probably the best player. Tim Hardaway Jr. wide open 3. Is he going to nail it? No, dude, Tim Hardaway, you were garbage. I apologize to any Miami Heat fans, but after beating me in the Eastern... I don't play for the... You get what I'm saying, okay? You beat my favorite team. I don't want to throw any trash on Heat fans, actually, but my God, does Tim Hardaway suck. Y'all see that shot? Garbage. Just like that, Manute Bol is an NBA champion. He sweeps them in the finals. He's your finals MVP, averaging 29, 16, and 12 with 4 blocks. Now, if we go over the stats, Manute Bol actually came very close to breaking 100 points. He only got up to 93. Manute Bol is currently 5 on the all-time block list. Honestly, he could probably get up to 1 when it's all said and done. But for the sake of the video, I don't want it to go on for too long, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all those YouTube things. Love y'all. Peace.